I see you gather before me. Hungry.
Wolves asleep amidst the trees. Cats all swaying in the breeze. But one soul lies anxious, wide awake.
All right. See what we can make happen here. Now, if I remember correctly, we need to kill a basilisk doing this quest.
Camp's abandoned, but a lot of this damage is recent. Guess I arrived just a little too late. Should look around still. Signs of a fight. Paw prints, beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot, though. Aerial attack. Must have been. Man, bled to death. Big beast inflicted these wounds. Clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile, too, judging by what ripped his throat open. Draconid. Gotta be. Maybe a basilisk? Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different.
Oh. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I just did. Welcome in, Miss Kira.
Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. You'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon
Well,
its
I'm glad you
territory.
stopped by.
I posted a number of signs, warnings, specifically to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today, I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
Who exactly are you? And how'd you develop such an interest in the beast?
Count Borges, happy to be of service.
Count
As to the
Boris.
beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic symbol. The
Pepsi
Desalvaresses
Cat.
have for centuries
Hi.
signed with the Regulus Platinum. As family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her nest, where she fed him as if he were one of her own youngsters.
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
This guy's a true poetic.
Where's the basilisk nesting? Any idea?
Of course I've an idea, but you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants, so I might also look for the other corpse. Basilisk scales are usually thicker, not nearly so fine. Could be more sensitive to fire, this one.
Alas, it is true. Your cast has a terrible fear of fire. She's a highly sensitive creature. Rid your mind of any thought to kill her. You would destroy the last of a species.
Strange. These burn marks. Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
It is so indeed. A wound from a sterling basilisk festers long.
Need to brew a potion that'll neutralize that.
Hmm.
Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Yokoko is so very curious. Strong sense especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 scents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Your caste is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what
yeah?
will happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line. Simply refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched. I've long suspected they do it on purpose. Scent their goods. They seek to lure the basilisk to...
Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky. Blood stains. Clear as day.
Clear as day.
Sense perceptible again. Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why.
Hmm. Can still smell him.
Hear something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices.
Come on, man. Get up there.
It's a vid, all right. On account its senses.
Yamo, Harry, prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Funny. About to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Boholt, Kennet and Desperate, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that Witcher. Aye, Boholt mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
A professional. Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild. We'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected. If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
Beast has to die. We work together, we'll make quick work of it.
After all I told you of your caste, you would murder her? Or you will regret this, friend. I know folk. I shall tell them you slew the last surviving specimen.
Sorry, Master de Salvarez. Actually, not sorry. A monster's a monster. Silvery, plaid, or polka-dotted, last or next to last specimen, doesn't matter. It's a dangerous predator that kills humans. Enough said.
Herbalists, alchemists, I know many. They will despise you. I shall tell them of a heartless cur who cares not an ounce for balance in nature.
I'm gonna take this dude's head off.
Arms and legs for their wares. More!
Somebody plug this Lorden's gob, eh? Right, Master Witcher. How do we aim to fight the filth? With crossbows? Comply with bolts while you do the hack and slash? Or all go at it as a bunch, blades in hand, fire in our hearts? You decide. You're the one with experience.
Use your crossbows, keep her on the ground.
Yeah.
Did you say
Thank you, Kira, for the likes, by the way.
It's a female, yeah.
Hear that, lads? We've a learned Witcher here. 100 spans out, and he spotted what the lizard's got between its legs. Right now, lads. You've heard the specialist. Ready your crossbows.
All good and fine, but the monster's not in its nest. Gotta track it down first.
Not at all necessary, Geralt. We looked into it. Gave it a think. Traders use tannin to lure the beast. Who says we can't do the same?
You got any tannin?
came into a bit, aye. Yeah, willing to do the honours?
Oops.
There.
Grab your bellies! Shoot the bitch down!
Yeah. I need an oil. Alright. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, come on. Really? Alright then. And make sure my sword is... Could use a repair kit. Alright. Now let's get after... Got it done. Got it done.
A stroke like that. To fight at a true witcher's side. Prime the way you swung that razor, mate.
Mentioned some fee from a guild. I hear you right?
Ha! Witcher drives right for the gut. A professional, right thorough. Your share, friend. Every last copper as we agreed. We'll collect us a few of them silver scales and a tail. Proof for the guild, right?
Damn. Only my share was 400? That's a hefty price on this thing's head.
And we'll get word of you to some folk. Merchant folk, meaning. They ought to treat you right.
Thanks, and farewell.
Now, if I had to do that over, and I didn't have to prove valor, I would probably let it live, to be honest. Come on, horsey. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's also not what I meant to do. If you don't get on the damn horse... Alright, now we're gonna go get the fucking best sword in the game. Or best silver sword in the game, at least.
Good sir, help! Vileness in the fields. They're infested.
I bet. I'll deal with it later. I gotta go this way.
Summoning a witcher? Was it truly necessary? Our knights were enchanted.
My, do I? I'm doing absolutely.
Come on, mate. You don't start running. We're running. Sorry, fellas. Come on. Unreal.
Unky says if I'm bad,
This way?
Hey, over here!
Mountains out on Mole Hills, Vilma. Will be better than fine.
We're close. And we're here. Gotta do a little bit of swimming, but that's alright. Alrighty then.
You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues dwell in your heart.
Mean the sword's mine? I can dive in and take it?
The sword deserves the hand of a master. You must prove your skills are worthy through combat atop the water's surface. Are you ready?
Anytime.
Alright.
Then draw your blade. This is the last test. You must show what you're made of.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Nope. Fuck off. Motherfucker.
You have proven worthy of wielding the blade, beyond all doubt.
Behold, your Arendite.
We've met before.
Certainly. The hermit admitted he knew you, remember?
The Lady of the Lake.
It is I. Forget not that you are a man right and honorable, devoted to doing good. And for these reasons you received the blade. Now bear it. And I trust this time you shall not lose it.
Just wonderful.
Yes. Yes. My beautiful, beautiful sword. My Shayla. Alright. So, the whole deal with this sword is if you get 10 hits on your target, every hit after that increases the damage of the sword. So, it's a pretty damn good sword. If you ask me. So each blow generates charges, which increases the sword's damage by 10%. Charges are lost over time or when you receive damage. A fully charged sword always deals critical hit damage. Killing a foe with a fully loaded sword will expend its charge to permanently increase the weapon's damage. Damage is increased by 0 to a maximum of 10, increasing along with your character level. So this is a great sword to have whenever you're like doing New Game Plus. Like, it's a god tier sword, really. Does this blade also level up with me? I don't know. What I do know is I need to put that on it. Why not? Sure, whatever. Alright. Now we got an 8% chance to freeze and 10 armor piercing on what is supposed to be one of the best steel swords in the game. Now I gotta report back to Regis at his cemetery over here. I'm gonna come over here so I could fast travel from this marker. This game is a certified hood classic, man. It's just so good. Come on, go back. Jordan's gonna be happy after this because then I play the game that he bought me, which is Elden Ring, which is a game I do not want to play at all. Anything lootable? He lived to a ripe old age. In fact, he lived so long, he died of boredom.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense
No,
of humor.
you're good, Pepsi Cat. I
We're
can
not
see you.
cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from their hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Pretty helpful creatures. Calling them often?
I try not to overdo it, but they can be so useful, as they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True. But I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha Mudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesha Mudna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice.
All right then.
As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesha Mudna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And
Oh,
you're starting
boy.
to scare me.
Yay! 3,000 likes. Woo! Can't tell you how long I sat at 2,993. I was like, come on, somebody just send 7 more likes.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Thank you, Arsenal. Oh, sorry, Pepsi Cat. I'm not one guy to like be like, oh my God, can you guys please like the live? God, I feel like I've been streaming forever and I got no likes. I don't like being that way, at all.
You lead. Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies
an ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
I don't know. Still a long way until the DLC is done, but I mean, we can try. Tomorrow is my Friday.
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once. Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our well into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
Cool sword. Hi, Alistair. Cool armor. I'm gonna have to put that on a armor stand. My OCD's driving me nuts.
Human husbandry and care. This for real?
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect that it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
I think those are 2 pieces right there, right? Got that. Is it here? Yeah, there it is. I could put that on and just fucking wear it. Why not? I mean, might as well, right? I get that 1% of vitality back for every person I kill now that I'm wearing it. And I mean, honestly, I really could put this armor on. It's not like it's that much lower than the armor I have on right now. But I just love the way this armor looks on me, to be honest. There's just something about it, man. Something about it. Hi, Yash. Oh, man.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed. though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
Cells? Who for?
Ah, disgraceful. Excruciating, this particular page from our history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right.
Well, these people won't be needing any of
What's
this.
the symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet. Those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
I'm about to read all that. There's a red set? You know what? I think I've seen it briefly.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas.
I need to watch that movie.
Feel shame for my brethren.
Unfortunately, I've never seen it.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then. Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so.
Oh, wrong
The
way.
stench is so thick, I'd wager it carries it clear to Novigrad.
You might want to get in that thing already.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do. We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent also my head. I started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Alright, time to kill some
Need a
shit.
safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
Hold on, before I do all that. I have necrophage oil, right? Yeah.
And what did you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow. You just smelled the blood.
It grows. overcome.
Good, because I can hear more coming. Hold on, I'll let you out. Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you. Get you out of here.
The concoction.
He said coction.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you. Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Here we go. Bark, dude. That's okay. Maybe I should have took off the mask.
Excuse me. I shall only take a minute. You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting.
Sir,
Council.
you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef?
Mm-hmm.
And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
Hello, Rainsy. I don't know if that's actually how you say it or not. Rainsy.
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Rainier? Reiner? If your name is Reiner, you're probably gonna have to leave my stream, because that's an Attack on Titan reference that I only hope some of y'all can understand. Okay. Is it Rainer or Rainier?
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes.
Rainier.
That you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him. Still killed him. Chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Dettlaff I know. See anything else?
Just so you know, Attack on Titan has to be the best piece of any sort of media that I've ever seen in my life. Whether it's video games, movies, TV shows, it is peak. The definition of peak.
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
The Cowboy
That's
Bebop
fair.
bumper sticker.
Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Yes, I am stealing. Yes, yes, this is Witcher. I don't know, just some ASM artist I watch sometimes. She's not really a big deal or anything. As it should be. As it should be. Should 100% be on one of your games that you should play. Simply, if for nothing else, just how beautiful this fucking game is. And the storyline is like nothing else, man. I mean, the storyline is up there with, like, Last of Us and Red Dead Redemption franchise, in my opinion. And those are some big boots. Thank you for the follow, Pale Horse.
Love, you
Mama says that if
And
someone
out from the
sees
mist,
them,
a pale horse, and his name who sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him.
Cut you, you little fart!
Whatever's the problem, kind.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pipes, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you! You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well, which is all the same to me. Now let's not do anything rash.
Break your
Circle
legs,
him!
vagrant
Circle him!
thief!
You to help scofflaws and cheats! Oh, Mumsy!
Haha, 2 for 1, baby. That guy looked like he peed his pants.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out, though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you.
Well, I tried.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Thank you guys for
Wait,
5K
wait.
likes.
Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please.
True entrepreneur, this guy.
So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
No way. Not about to contribute to your shady venture. You'll tell me what you know, for free.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. As you wish, sir. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
Actually, I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. Hi, Ashley. If it isn't Miss Freak-a-Leak herself.
At the door of a house near the port.
And Aya.
It's red.
Thank you for the heart me,
I do
Ashley.
not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning the right thing to bribe them with.
Thank y'all for the shares and likes.
Red door. One the boot black mentioned. Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Dettlaff, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Well, if it isn't almost all the beauties in here.
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around. Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
I doubt I'll find anything down here.
Let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around. Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. Is his lover?
I don't rightly know.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
Hey, yeah, thank you for the heart me. And thank you for the heart me too. I don't think I said thank you.
Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
And
Indeed.
Rainer.
I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home.
I'm just gonna call you Ray.
Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Somebody fixed this recently.
Ah, over here.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Dettlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Still got nothing, basically. Need to look around some more.
Let's get to work.
Detlaff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure.
Okay, yeah.
Your beloved's finger.
There you have it.
Right.
Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord.
Thank you for subbing.
Claws into him.
What the fuck? I was not expecting that at all.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him.
Very funny, Ashley.
With her aid and care.
This guy's a little too white in the hair to be Jim Carrey.
Hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Take it you have your doubts.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things. Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will. I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a guess that Dettlaff grew angry one day, showed another, more monstrous side. Dettlaff's anger could frighten anyone off, though most who see it get no chance to flee.
Dettlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Dettlaff is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Dettlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Dettlaff's innocence, clearly.
Actually, it is. Dettlaff's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renawed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Dettlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Dettlaff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
If I can, I'm killing Dettlaff.
I'll wait with you, maybe.
He killed my
I'll
friend.
sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Dettlaff and I both.
Where the fuck? Where'd he go? Oh. This guy? Regis? Is that who you're talking about? Ray? This guy? This guy? That's Regis. Regis is a vampire, but also a friend of Geralt's, and he is a recovering blood addict, I guess you could say. That's why Geralt doesn't kill him, because he doesn't kill humans. I don't know exactly how they met. I mean, the bio's right there. I could read it to you, but it's quite long. Yeah, I accidentally said Geralt. But yeah, so he's a pretty cool, badass character, loyal to a fault, you know, good friend of Geralt's, helps him when he can, especially whenever it's for the better of this guy right here, which is Regis is one of their, well, I guess best friend wouldn't really cut it. They're basically brothers now. But he's also a higher vampire, and he's going around killing people. And we were hired to stop him, and we met Regis again along the way. Hi, Mandy. Done with your nap? But yeah, so basically that whole that whole deal in the house that we just did right there was basically finding out why Dettlaff is killing all these people. Somebody behind the scenes is basically threatening his girl. So he's like, alright, well, in order to keep my girl safe, I gotta kill some folk. As would I. Y'all missed one of my most proud moments in this game before y'all showed up. I got this silver sword, this fucking amazing, gorgeous sword. I gotta pull it back out. It's called Arendite, and it is the best silver sword in the game. Bar none.
Around here, it's wine, wine, and more wine.
He's no hero. That's the
Damn right, I'm the butcher of Blaviken, lady. I'll be the butcher of you. Don't close your mouth, alright? Sorry, guys.
Hey, don't you step on me.
If NPCs piss me off in any game, it's this one. I swear.
A witcher?
Alright, Ray, you have a good night.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
I'm doing pretty good considering that Sunday is my Thursday. tomorrow is my Friday, and another talking live that we will be doing while I put together a closet rack, hopefully, as long as it gets delivered.
A bottle of wine's enough for two. A budget one's not.
It better be, honestly. If it's not, I'm gonna be pretty fucking pissed. And then I gotta fucking message them again so that I get a refund and hopefully order the right one from a different company. I mean, like, literally, they could not have sent me. They could not have sent me a more wrong product than they did.
Where does a snake keep its slithering snake by the leg?
Am I the only one that's...
Wants to play tag?
The texture is floating underneath my feet. Interesting.
They say a great deal about you, Witcher, and whisper even. To be honest,
long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
Secure.
Thank you for the hand heart, Anne.
Of Rivia, Master Witcher.
Muchas gracias, lovely.
You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
What is that? That's
At last, Witcher.
one of
You've
those
been on
team gifts,
tenterhooks.
right?
Did you catch Milton's killer?
Thank you for the thank you for the level up sparks. Thank you for 2 of those. One from Anne, one from Ashley. Both just as lovely.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast, I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Shut up.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Dumbass.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100? Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different.
She's gonna start talking like Alistair
Exceptional, you might
next.
say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals. Command them.
Ashley called it.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things. Even
Taylor!
This one
and at last, the beauties are
He'll
complete.
do anything to keep her from
Well,
harm.
once Aya comes
You
back.
do not, I trust, suggest
And if
that
Ellie
Morton's
comes in
killer
here.
go free, or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
A massage.
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saint Latour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint Real, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is
I hate
produced
mouth
at
sounds
Castelvera,
ASMR so much.
especially
Or at least the
and
wet
exclusively
mouth
for the
sounds.
ducal
It
tailor.
enrages me like nothing
Perhaps
else.
some Saint Real was stolen. We must go to the vineyard. See if there's not been an incident.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hate that shit so much. It sounds like people smacking on their food at a dinner table. I
hope
just
you
want
do
to
not
punch him in the
suppose we will
fucking
sit on
throat.
our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
I'll
Yes,
show
Your
you in a
Grace.
minute, Pepsi
Yeah.
Cat.
Witcher, are
It's
you
part of
ready?
an armor set.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Like, honestly, ASM artists that do, like, fucking slobbery, wet, smacking mouth sounds, I, like, actually want to put hands on them. Like, if I could just, like, wrap my hands around their neck and just, like take the oxygen from their brain, I'd be pretty happy. It's part of this armor set, by the way, Pepsi Cat. If you see at the bottom, it says Relic 1 out of 6. Killing opponents restores vitality. the amount of vitality restored equals 1% of the maximum vitality for each element of the set worn. The current amount is 1% because I have my mask on. So for each enemy I kill, I get 1% of my vitality back. And sorry, Taylor, I'm just telling the truth, man. Honestly, I can't stand that shit. So if I was to equip all of these, plus that mask, plus this sword. Yeah, I have the rest. It's all there. It's all here. I would get plus 6 vitality back after every kill. I could do it. Like, I mean, it's like knight's armor, basically. So now if I go over to one of the relics, it's green and it's all maxed out. It does, doesn't it? It looks pretty damn cool, in my opinion. Especially that sword. Sword looks fucking really badass. Hey, man, I was looking at that. I have to put it away. Bastard. Yeah, it's meant to be like a vampiric style armor, basically. But that's the gist of it. Oh, sorry, not that. Put that on. Let's go mess people up with it. You know what? Why not? Let people fuck around and find out. And now we got plus 8 attack power, so we'll be doing some good.
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Hunters have attacked the wagon. We must help.
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this.
Help! Save us! You beast! Be gone! Help! Save us!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
You were fortunate we happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Tell me more about this vineyard. Castel Ravello.
Oh, look at
It's the
that. I
best
don't
in
even have to do
Abruzzo.
anything.
An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt.
Yeah, I guess you could
Sonriar's
say that.
stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the one who's just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Aren't we here? Isn't this it? Yep, this is it. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the skies.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair.
Come on.
Well,
I'm
we've
relying
our
on y'all to
hands full.
finish it. Zooming
Especially since the
through
rogue
the
last
skies.
attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not...
If somebody doesn't finish this song. Okay, thank you, Ashley. Little Einsteins. Climb aboard. Get ready to explore.
Prepared at once.
That
There's
won't
so
be
much
necessary.
to find.
As you can see, we are not here
Steins.
on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
This is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
Oh, and who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
See, this lady has my heart.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about San Real?
I am at your service.
The San Real. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
So you're the prime suspect, is what you're telling me.
Some of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past I took stock
Bro
of the
is selling
inventory.
himself
All
out.
was accounted for. The barrels lie safely in the cellar, I assure you.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers.
Man, I love this girl.
Remind me, where is the Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
Yes, ma'am.
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away.
We're both freakaleaks, Ashley.
He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
I think you can only get Grandmaster... Sorry, Ashley. I think you can only get Grandmaster armor crafted... Or I know of a place that you can. It's armor... Grandmaster Smith, right here. In Toussaint. I don't know if there's another place in the... Drive safe, Taylor. Just listen to us call each other freakaleaks. Of course, she's driving and she shares the live. What the hell is wrong with you? I don't know if there's another Grandmaster Smith anywhere else, but there's one right here in Toussaint if you have the DLCs, Wesley. There's actually a dog food plant by my house,
Let us see.
and every time it goes through the process of making dog food, it stinks up the entire town. Like, the entire town smells like just fucking garbage. And I'm just like, damn. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I would maybe YouTube it. Paper mill? Yeah. Honestly, like, if enough people, like, complained to the city about it, they would make it, like, they would mandate it to where they had to do something about it. And they can do something about it, because I work with a guy who's a supervisor at my job now, who used to be a supervisor at a, like, a Tyson, you know, the Tyson chicken nuggets and stuff like that. I'm sure y'all do. Y'all eat dino nuggets. Or y'all should. But he used to supervise one of those, and it would do the same thing there, but they would have to, I forget what he said that they did, but they figured out a way to manage it. Well, Wizard, I had a friend named Liam that introduced me to the game. I saw him playing it one time, and I was like, what is that? Because I loved roleplay games. He also got me into Skyrim, which is how I figured out I loved roleplay games. And, I mean, I just kind of fell in love with it from there. I mean, once you learn the lore about it, Wizard, I think you would like it. You just gotta learn the backstory of the characters, and then everything that happens in the third game will make a lot more sense.
The barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
History of Estes. Ervolus. I'm just fucking stealing all the wine. Est. I know where it is. I'm pretty sure it's up there. But I just want to steal all the wine. And thank y'all for the follows, by the way.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Again, I'm pretty sure it's up here and over here. If my memory serves. Yeah.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Nah, it's alright. It's not too difficult. It's just knocking on some barrels.
This one is full.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of these middle ones for sure.
Full too.
I'm just going to do this one.
Full.
I probably skipped right over it.
This one's full too.
God damn it, of course. I should have known whenever she didn't go to this one and knock on it.
Full.
What the fuck?
Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sonrial? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start. Ready.
Step aside.
Yes, ma'am.
So?
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
Oh, trust me. She tells me to step aside. I'm doing it. So it's this one then. Of course. I fucking tapped the wrong one. Ah, there it goes.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Thank y'all guys for 9K likes, by the way. It's pretty nuts. Ooh, hoo, hoo.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sorial.
Oh, bro, that's the worst thing you could have said.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own?
All you had to do was lie better, man.
If you agree to show me mercy.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the Pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sorial. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name?
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrian aristocrat at court.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge.
Damn,
what
dog.
Now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sintrian Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
All right, best get
See
to
no
it.
reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Taylor's not going live tonight, right? Or is she? Yeah, I learned the hard way not to do the Wine Wars quest until you are really ready.
Relax. Now we wait.
Because once you start, you ain't really getting out of it.
Our favorite vintner.
Because if she is, I'll end stream, but if she's not, then who knows, I might try to finish this thing tonight. Gotcha ass.
Well, Witcher, we'll teach you discipline. Spells, magic.
Alright, dude, you're pissing me off. Wow, I'm getting fucking... Never mind, I can't say that on stream. Come here, you naked fool. Yeah, I really did have to watch my mouth on that one.
Just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Dude, see? You're gonna make me kiss you.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
Whatever the hell that noise was.
Do the honors.
Who sent you?
Yeah, I did Heart of Stone first. It wasn't that creepy. It was actually a really good quest.
Once again, who sent you? Your nun's lover. They call it...
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No, don't let him! I'll talk!
Who hired you?
He'll kill me!
Ought to be worried about me right now.
Hello, Ace.
Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out. The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper.
Welcome back, Taylor.
That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn
Sure.
I
I'd
shan't
say
return
that
to the
too.
palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go to town.
Oh, I'll go to town, alright. Never mind. Never mind. Filter. Filter.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
Look, I know there's a lot of women here right now, but this chick's got ass. Alright? She is cheeked up for days, man.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Sooner or later, everyone slips up. Cintrian stole the Sun Real. That was his mistake.
Yet if we had not happened on the wine
I keep talking like this. I'm gonna need to get a pineapple
got lucky.
tattooed on me somewhere.
Even so, still can't be sure he's behind the kidnapping, the blackmail. Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings.
It's actually a part of my name now if you haven't seen my full name yet.
Someone's coming.
What are you doing out here, double cheeked up on a Sunday afternoon? Hella ass. The sun is out.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
By the way, Taylor, that's gonna be my my emoji. You got teddy bears. Ashley's got carrots. I got pineapples.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the
Sorry,
port
bro.
warehouse where the wine was
Subtle
delivered,
flex.
We identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all.
Oh,
A man had
and
paid him to sign the
not
lease.
Ashley.
A man he
Fuck.
met while begging outside the pheasantry.
I'm not gonna live that one down.
There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome,
Look,
well-dressed,
dude.
with a beard. No
Nah, hold your horses right now. I got Ann, I got Ashley, I got Aya, I got all y'all in chat right now. Yes, Ashley does have fencing. I made sure to put that as an emote. I apologize, Ann and Ashley, for getting you two mixed up.
marks. This could be anyone. but she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer. I've heard of her.
I also got Anna
She's said to be
Henrietta in
gifted.
front of me on the
Very.
screen right now.
Same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
Sorry, Pepsi Cat. I only got so many emote slots, so I gotta reserve it for subs.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville in Mountebank Alley.
Did you just say something about Motorbike Alley? Alright. Put on clothes Anna Henrietta will consider appropriate for the soiree.
Patrols, just in case.
I'll take that.
Rat, the Cintrian. But we'll get him.
I'm looting before I go. I mean, in a way, it can be considered a dress-up game. There are a couple occasions where you have to change your outfit for things that are appropriate. Did I miss something? I swear I just... Yeah, there we go. That was actually good loot. Now I gotta go to a fucking store. Get proper dress attire. Might actually even make me take my damn... Oh my god.
Giving me no choice.
Alright then. I just punched the dude in the face. I am level 45.
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Oh, they got my nose wrong.
If you've one jug of wine and one friend, drink the jug of wine and drink.
Bro, they never get the nose right. Gotta love a good Flynn Rider reference. Whoa, 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 wait.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
No. Hold on a second. I did not mean to do that. I meant to do the optional objective, which is what I thought it was leading me to. Motherfucker.
I should double the patrols.
Now I got a fucking bastard. I also gotta watch my mouth, man. I be cussing too much.
Audacious rat, the Cintrian. But we'll get him.
Now I gotta go Mordor these guys again. Ow! Sorry, guard. Fuck you, dickhead.
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Still.
No two ways about it.
Oh wait, no, I want the wire. Okay, we're gonna try this again.
Whoa!
Horrible times.
I think that's what I did. Through all the fighting, I accidentally hit the button that switches my mission back and forth. So I accidentally went to where I was supposed to go for the main mission.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair. No, Pepsi Cat? I haven't even been seeing any messages. The last message I saw that you sent is, what do you mean? Ah, there you are.
Sacrilege. It's a crime. You're from the north. That's painfully clear.
Brother,
Excuse me,
I don't
there
have
is
time
no
for this,
excuse.
man.
There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
And what exactly is so special about your attire, sir?
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
What a bastard. Alright. Sure. I could, but I don't want to. I want to get my fucking money back, though. What the fuck? Gold stick of joy, huh? This is true. You know, I'm about to spill a little bit of an embarrassing fact about me, but I think... Yeah, me too. Unfortunately, it's attached. I'm about to... Oh, I was gonna spill an interesting fact about me, but y'all wanted to focus on the gold stick of joy. whenever I was a kid, I used to go onto the Disney website, and like on there they used to have all these fucking computer games, right? And my mom used to have a computer, so I would play it on her computer. And they had this fucking this Tinkerbell game that I would play all the time, dude. Like all the time. It was actually really fun. And I would play it specifically because you can create your character in that game. So I would like start I would start over a character like every day and just create a new character just because I could. It would let you change the pattern on your fairy wings, like you know how wings have the little pattern inside of them, the like little swirls and stuff like that are supposed to be, I guess, like veins or something. I don't know. But you could change like those patterns. You could change the shape of your wings. You could change what you was wearing. Like, I would just remake characters all the time.
Thanks. I think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant,
Taylor, did me and you play the same game? I'm so happy that I robbed you before talking to you, dickhead. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me see if I can... Hold on a second. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. No, that's not it. Where is it, dude? Here, hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up over here. We'll look for it together. I don't know which one it is specifically. Alright. I think I would just tell my mom, like, hey, bring up the Tinkerbell game, and she would bring it up for me, but I don't remember what website it was on. I think that's actually what it was called. I think it was called Pixie Hollow. Hold on. Bro, I swear to God, I think it was actually called Pixie Hollow. They probably don't even have it anymore. I'm just fucking... I'm just looking for a game. Damn, man. This shit was so good. It had to have been Pixie Hollow, right? Like... Yeah, see like these little lines in the wings? You could like change the patterns inside and stuff like that. It was so cool. Oh, maybe pixiehollow.com? I don't know. Hold on. Did I spell hollow right? No, I didn't. Video, movies, galleries, parks. Man. Dang. Pop Tropica was the shit. Hudamath too. You got Huda. Oh man, what was that? What was that? Oh, what was that website that had Boxhead on it? Boxhead was the shit, man. We would just love playing that game, but I can't remember what it was on. Maybe it was cool. Was it cool? It couldn't have been Cool Math Games. Yeah, Cool Math Games, Crazy Games, Cool Games, whatever. I can't even spell cool right, apparently. Nice. Oh, great. Now that's going to be on my fucking search history. That's going to be nice. Okay, well. Let's see. It wasn't on Hudamath. Maybe it was Cool Math Games. Nah, it wasn't, but never know. Let me just fucking search up Boxhead. Yes, dude. Yes. Boxhead was the stuff. I loved Boxhead. Oh, was it Crazy Monkey Games? I think it was. I think it was Crazy Monkey Games. Yeah, Boxhead. Boxhead was great. Okay, alright. By the way, guys, this is what I see on the side. I see it over here on this side, though. That's how many likes we got. That's how many viewers have come in and out. That's how many gifters we got. There's new followers. This is all y'all. Oh, hi, Ginger. I guess Ginger came in here. And then our chat. There we go. Okay. Back to it. That was a lovely little side quest we just went on together. That's how sometimes I could tell if people are lurking in here or not, and they just don't want to say anything. Kira! Sorry. But it doesn't always show the name. Like, people can come in here and it won't show the name on the side sometimes. Look at that. Will that work? Does that work with the outfit, guys? What do you think? These gloves I got on right now. Or should I just rock no gloves? Beautiful. Cool, 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 cool. Should I take the sword and stuff off? Yeah, I don't think I have to. I gotta keep that strap on me, man.
Nice tune.
Taylor, are you going live today?
Shoot the beast, you a spy. Tell the commander, be spry.
For an Indian name, Rajesh Kutharpally. That's a good one.
Reginald Aubrey has returned.
Might be copyrighted, but still. I'm glad I could be of service, Anne. Always in the mood to help people. Then we might actually try to finish this DLC
Late.
tonight. I don't know.
Now, why does that not surprise me?
Which, this DLC has probably one of the best stories I've ever played. There's so many twists to the story. And would you believe me if I told you we actually go into a fairy tale land?
To have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Yeah.
Let's go. Soiree started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
Thank you guys for almost 12k likes. It's pretty nice of you.
How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to
Yeah, I
speak
don't
him.
take my
Need to
professional
ask
life
after his
that
partner,
seriously.
Cecilia first. Less likely to raise suspicions. As soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend
True-
you
true
direct your
enough,
attention
true
to the
enough.
performances prepared by artists of our community.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Clue?
Seek the Kaviri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence.
Then
belongs
again,
to
Dandelion doesn't live in
They are
Tucson,
guests.
does he?
Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs, cast them at the canvas.
We'll take some blue. We'll take some purple. We'll take some... Oh, I guess we can't take any more.
Silence. The artist must focus.
Quite the noble color.
Splendid. The sky over Toussaint before a storm.
And one down here.
Fear of intimacy.
Take the red, I'll put it in between them.
Gauze, scarlet, crimson oxblood. Icy lips, full sensually parted lips.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different array.
Gotta get some blue in there.
It's the Soretor. It's not a landscape, you clever. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
It's a manifestation of my soul.
That green, lush and verdant as a field of vines.
To vines and to wine!
Composition takes shape.
Yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
I gotta cover up some of that blue. Or not.
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
I gotta fill that space right there.
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
Honestly, that is kind of Geralt to a T. Here's Geralt. Geralt.
The Great Bois. But he's a dancer.
Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Apparently fucking not. Jesus Christ.
It's rather... It's very...
I can't walk through the door. I don't even fold laundry. I just hang it up. Well, I will hang it up once I get my damn rack. Uh-oh. This might be a nude lady scene. Oh, yep. Nope, we got it.
Of course it is. A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Yeah, I know. It showed her breastises.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But...
Quit showing the shit. God damn, man.
Really?
Yeah, I just gotta fucking...
He...
Sorry about that.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's an outrage. Sheba, Saraba, Urundum, Wanawapishta, Saveshkehi, Beshkehi, Ka.
No comment on that one.
Ah, how beautiful. The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
As for that stipend, but are you sure?
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Sintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
This is definitely done. Let's go.
Your boards, as you've made no effort to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power.
That's to say, the other one.
What else would they think of? If they can't agree, they cut the line.
Excuse me.
My heart's about to burst from a surfeit
Look,
of
lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Oh, let's release a lantern or two then.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
All right, Ashley. Love you bunches too. Have a good night. And Pepsi Cat, what was your question? I don't think it came through.
It's fine. Relax. Master Bufo is a generous...
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come. We must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
Upstairs indeed.
That must be Cecilia.
Damn.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Such a shame. I always did fancy short-haired girls.
Bloody handprint. It's his. Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too. Broke the flower pot when moving the door. Then stepped in the soil.
Locked, eh?
Must have climbed this ladder. Could still be here. Need to stay alert.
And yes, I am indeed robbing the place. She's not gonna need it anymore.
Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
It's what I came for. Just kidding. Just a joke.
Bloodstains.
Why are there bloodstains in here?
Links at a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably.
Was it busted or was it picked open?
Sconce is bent. Smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it? Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out? Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like. Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably.
Let's see. Anything else around here? I don't think so.
Locked. No key in sight.
Well, now what do I do? Oh, wait.
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
Definitely does.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once.
Thank you guys for
Meanwhile,
13K
we should
likes.
sit. I will tell you everything in full detail.
Yeah, no, they're pretty untrustworthy if you ask me.
I caught him
Very
red-handed,
smart.
attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
Fell out of the window.
Just so.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Right, get it.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it many years ago from a young woman.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The Heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Sonreal and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether.
Alright, Ginger.
My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift, at a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tine, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
Do I want to promise it? I don't know.
Can't guarantee her safety, unfortunately. Especially if she's one of those responsible for these crimes.
Witcher, that was not a request.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the Witcher's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Oh, Oriana might be a higher vampire as well.
Seems surprised. Why?
I never would have suspected Regis to find common ground with a Witcher.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair.
Welcome back, Taylor.
Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. What might a monster wish to apologize to a Witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trait for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith. An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a Witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you are gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract two women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Detlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to two exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish this second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
So why do girls like bad guys? I mean, they are exquisite ladies.
You
don't
have
get me wrong.
exceptional friends. This Detlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
I mean, come on, Taylor. That's like you and Ashley sitting at a table together. Come on.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill. It stands along the Saône Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight.
She said cop.
You shall storm the castle
A
together.
tris. Thank God. Yes, Eddie, it is. And I think that I just might be done for the night.
Phew, stinky.
Jesus, I have 20 character points. Thing is, I already have all the perks I need. Taylor, thank you. Okay, guys. This has been real. This has been fun. And it's actually been real fun. So I think that'll be it for me for tonight. Here we go through all of these. New quest. Da, 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 da. Love you bunches, Taylor. I think Anne's asleep right now. And I think Bort might be in here with his Indian name. That's either Bort or Alistair. Alright, well. Good night to you all. Thank everybody for 13,700 likes, 400 diamonds, 6 new followers, and thank you, Ray, even though you're not in here anymore, for being a new subscriber. It is very, very much appreciated. Wow, my subscriber goal isn't even popping up. I love that. Okay, well, I love you guys very, very much, and I will be seeing y'all in the next one, which will be tomorrow, probably another talking / music stream while I put together my closet rack. So, love you bunches, and good night.